everyone, so I have been asked to make a stop motion tutorial and I said I would. So I've got a few tips and tricks to make the process a lot easier than what it actually could turn out as. So my first tip is make sure you have a plain background and good lighting. So the reason for these, if you have a plain background and you move your phone, your iPod, your iPad, whatever you're using, you won't be able to tell as much, because if you do it on a bed, for instance, like mine, ignore how messy my room is, like if you started here and then you moved over here, you could tell a lot easier than what you would if you had a white background like this one. You wouldn't be able to tell. That's my work. The reason for good lighting is because when you're focusing it, so I wanted to focus it over there. If I pressed it, it wouldn't focus as easier as it would if you had bad lighting. And you'd stand there for at least 2 minutes just trying to focus it on one point to get one picture, and actually you need 40 plus. My next tip is make sure all your pictures are in focus. The reason for this is because you don't want one picture to be in focus and the others aren't, etc. So yeah, I hope these tips helped, and yeah. So here is me giving a little tutorial. So what I done is I done a story about a couple fishies, and there's this red one that's being left out. But obviously I have to film every single move, so you can see all my fish, and every time I have to move it a bit and then take the picture and then move it, so you can see my hand on my phone taking the picture, and then one moving every fish that happens. So it's quite easy once you get the hang of it. But as I said, you need good lighting and stuff because it will just make it easier. But I thought to focus it in this one, which is one of my key points, so that will make it harder for you. So here's the end result so far. So yeah, that's how it turned out. Okay, so this is my final product. I called it the Odd One Out and gave it a little intro and outro. You can do the same if you want. So yeah. I hope this tutorial helped and you can make some fun videos as well and have fun with it. Bye!